Hello and welcome to the tutorial of Speedtree Modeler and Autodesk 3dsmax. In this tutorial, I'll be creating a tree in Speedtree Modeler and then import it into 3dsmax for rendering purpose using V-Ray. So first things first, let's start Speedtree Modeler. As you can see, this is the Speedtree Modeler interface. This is the object properties, that is tree properties, and this is the viewport. This is the assets, and this is where we create the tree. So to create a new tree, we need to go to File and select New. And right click on tree, select add the selected trunks and select standard. Then right click on standard, add the selected branches and select Pine RT. You can select whatever you want, but Pine RT is my favorite. Select it and there you have it. This is just a basic tree structure. You can continue creating branches and leaves and stuff like that. So now we're going to add the leaves, so you can select level 2 or level 1. Level 2 will be better. Right click on it, add to selected leaves, and you can select whatever leaf you want. I'll be selecting the standard RT, and you can see all the leaves are now kind of blocks. Now we need to assign materials to our tree. We'll add the materials by going to clicking on this little plus button here, and we need to assign a material to our trunk. So for that, I'll be selecting the broadleaves, inside acacia, and the bark.tga. Open it. That one is for diffuse. Now we need to assign a texture for our normals. So now we need to click on this one, this 3 dot button, create. Select this acacia bark underscore normal, open, and now we have created a material for our trunk. Now the same material will be used for the branches. We need to create a new material for the leaves, so click on that plus button, acacia leaves underscore 1, open it up. For the normal, we'll create a normal texture. You can also select specular, create a specular one. Okay, now we need to select the trunk section. In the left side, drag down to select the material, that is branch. Select it, select the material to acacia bark, and there you have it. Nice bark texture. And the same thing we need to apply it for the cap. We'll go to level 1, select branch material to bark, and cap also to bark. Same thing for level 2, that is these branches here. Branch to bark, and cap to bark. Now we need to assign materials to our leaves. Select it, go up, and here you can see the leaves. Open up the type and select the material to acacia leaves underscore 1, and there you have it. Beautiful tree. Quick and easy. That's what I like about Speedtree. So now we need to bring this Speedtree model to 3dsmax. So for that, we'll select File, Export as Mesh. We'll type a name for our tree. Tree. You can select either FBX or OBJ, anything you want. In my case, I'll be selecting FBX, and let's save it. Make sure the group mesh by is set to material, which is very important, and press continue, and it's exported. Now let's start 3dsmax and see if we can import this tree. So I've started 3dsmax, and if I import this tute underscore tree using the standard 3dsmax FBX importer, I will get a weird looking tree. It's not at all looking like a tree, it looks like a skeleton, and if I render, the tree will look weird. So what you want to do is that you need to go to Max script and run script. Go to where you installed Speedtree. Select scripts folder, 3dsmax, and select this script, Speedtree Utilities Launcher 5.1.ms. Open it up, and it will appear in this utility bar. Now we need to click the Speedtree Material Utilities and this mesh one. Now if I import my Speedtree, it will look like a tree. See? And if I render, definitely it looks like a tree. So now let's render it using my script Swift Switch. Let's convert to V-Ray. I'll set this to medium or low, and a frame buffer, and let's run a tiny little script done by myself. It's called Presetter. The original idea was from Drum Maker, my Italian friend. Thanks to you, man. So now let's create backplate, and the backplate is created. We can now create a V-Ray light. Two lights. I'll just quickly set it up and set this V-Ray light parameter to 10 and set this to 15 or so. Zoom in, press Shift F to show the safe view. Okay, now let's assign a V-Ray material here. White material, somewhat white material. And let's open the render setup. V-Ray color mapping, exponential, and here we go. Okay, so here is our tree render, and there is one important thing that I actually forgot to mention, and that is the texture that I applied to this tree is a V-Ray material texture and not standard material. You can see here in this material editor, I actually created a multi-sub object, both of them with V-Ray material, and this is the material that comes when I import this tree model, and both of them are in standard. Do not render in V-Ray using the standard materials, because some of the leaves will render in black and overall it will look awkward. So don't do that. You need to apply V-Ray materials. Real simple, create a multi-sub object, apply two V-Ray materials here, copy these textures into their appropriate sections in V-Ray, and so this concludes the Speedtree 3dsmax tutorial. Thank you for watching. And oh, one more thing, in Speedtree you can customize further by going into the knot editing, select it and click on a branch, say for example this one, and you can then rotate it, you can scale it, and you can push it up or down, or you can scale it further, you can increase the length, whatever you want. So it's completely customizable. Yes, completely customizable. So that's it, and thank you for watching.